Mavis! He's so bloody like the Bruno bloody Bill. He can't bloody do any DIY. Bloody useless. Oh, leave him alone. Look in between my eyes, Mavis. What do you see? Ooh, a big nose. The big bloody nose. Monobrow. A brain, Mavis, a brain. Oh, you know I can't see small things. You'll be the bloody death of me, you will.
I've been here in Pangbourne for 2 days, Ripeth. I think it's 24 hours. Don't tell anyone, for God's sake. Lovely. Don't tell anybody. Some cut me hair. Look, oh, they're all going, look. Oh my God, they're all off, look. Oh, I don't. Ripeth. They're all going. Oh, I'll get to that lock with him. We'll share a lock together. The first lock of the day. And it's not working. Needs resetting again. Lock is not here. You have to reset them. Oh, they're bloody annoying. Oh yeah, we're free at last. Free at last. So that chap behind me in the narrowboat, he was pushing all the buttons. Can you hear me all right? This bloody wind's just turned up. They were pushing all the buttons, and nothing happened. And this other chap behind us came along, waited an hour. It's about an hour and a half now. Waited. Oh, the wind. This other chap came along, pushed the button, it worked. Perhaps the boats didn't do it right, I don't know. Gutted. Waited so long. And cold. So we're heading to Pangbourne now, so let's see how we get on. It's a beautiful day. There's a definite autumn nip in the air. The trees are changing. That beautiful autumnal colours. Gorgeous little area. The sun's warm on my back. I'm very cold because I've been waiting in the shadows for like an hour and a half, so pretty place, isn't it? Where are you? Oh, this is Pangbourne, sorry, we're going to Goring. We're going to Goring. There's some beautiful old Victorian houses along here, isn't there? I hope it's not too windy. Gorgeous looking things, aren't they? Dotted in the hillside there. I don't know how they manage with rocks and stuff falling back of the houses. It's very high up, tree falls and stuff like that, landslides, water. Yeah. I don't know how to do with it. I don't know how to deal with that, you know. Oh, it's pretty, isn't it? I just want to thank you guys for letting me know that there's 4.5 litres in a British gallon, but only 3.7 in an American gallon. What the hell? So in America then a foot is an inch, and an inch is a millimetre, and a millimetre is a mile. What the hell? I thought a gallon was a gallon, like an inch is an inch is an inch, you know what I mean? How can a gallon be different in another country? What's that about? As you can see, there's a bit of force coming down this river now, so you've got to double your speed to go against it, you know. So going up rivers, use twice as much diesel as you do going down river. Going down, you just float down, don't you? Isn't that just stunningly beautiful? What a quintessential English view from the river. Classic English. Very, very proud of that. That's what I am. This type of stuff. Freezing cold stone house years ago. Yeah, no central heating, single glazed. Freezing cold, tiny, very, very low ceilings. You know what I mean? You got to chop all your wood up. It wasn't an easy life. You had to get the water from the well. You know, it's no hot water, always freezing cold, to boil everything. Oh God, what a wondrous way to live. I'd probably enjoy that, to be honest. Thanks, Butlers. I came through here a few years ago on the flood, and these guys were standing there looking at me because I was so naive. I didn't know what I was doing. The river was in flood. I had to go full blast through this bridge. Oh, they're all standing, staring and pointing at me. I thought, well, they're just looking at. Later I realised, I got to Goring, he says, what are you doing? I says, what? He says, you're on a flooded river, you can't go, you're on red boards. So I got stuck in Goring for a few weeks. So I've come full circle now, after all these years. Wow. Prince Potters! Bridge nipples! Moon! The moon's still out, look. Can you see that? Oh, can you see the spot there? The moon's still out. I can't see that. Concentrate, Will, concentrate! Beautiful view through there, isn't it? Crane then, very similar, isn't it? Oh, lovely, lovely height. Yeah, yeah, lovely. Yeah. We're coming up here quite a few years ago now, and looking at all this and thinking, wow. And I still think the same now, all these years later. Very beautiful part of the world. I do get the feeling that boaters aren't really welcome down the Thames. I get that feeling that you're not welcome to stay very long. They want you gone in 24 hours everywhere you go down there. I've spoken to other boaters, they've said to me that, who've been up and down there for years, they've said that a lot of the, turn this around, they said that a lot of the places they used to moor for free are all been taken over, bought up, and then wind's got in. I talked to you down there, look like the wind, and the rich have come in, bought all the land up, and then started charging people for mooring. So, the noisy engine, I know the noisy engine. It's got to wind in this narrowboat, and you get windy or it's engine-y. So a lot of places you can't moor anymore, or you got to pay. And £10 a night, you know, you're on there for a few months. It's bloody expensive. You might as well go and rent a flat somewhere. Or something, height. £10 a night, 70 quid a week, £280 a month. Ah! I think that house was abandoned years ago. Look, all the windows smashed. Oh, beautiful old building like that. Wow. Just left to rack and ruin. Beautiful mill house at Goring. Watching this working in its day. Lovely. What a gorgeous place. You can moor here for free for 24 hours in Goring, or it's 48 hours for £5.50, £11 for 72 hours. So, wow. Imagine this place in its day. Long since used. Beautiful, look at that. We're just going to the shop, checking on Mr. Van, and then straight up, mate, isn't it? Or is it that way? It's up that way. To the shop. This is your Goring. It's over the bridge where the van is. This is the Goring. The Gorings is precious. Views of, it's not boring in Goring, as they say, it's wonderful in Goring. And we're more just in that beautiful spot there, look. Of course you got Goring Lock here. We're going to go through there later, and it gets very fruity in winter here. Pretty building, isn't it? Lovely little church here, look. Goring on Thames, wonderful view there. Right, back from the shop, now it's time to hit the road, so to speak. Here we go, to Goring Lock. A few moments later, we're out.
That's quick.
It's quick, wasn't it?
Looking at this sex line.
Good old Lucky. They're pretty boats there, look. That's just a gorgeous little boat, isn't it, that one there? Well, I filmed it, might be able to see it.
Is that someone's garden?
Pretty little boat, somebody's garden, look.
That's ridiculous.
Everything's top notch, expensive. Even the narrowboat's probably 200 grand. Oh, it's so lovely.
Lines in the grass, they're rich.
Lines in the grass. You always tell the lines in the grass
Tiger
people.
lines.
Lines in the grass people, they're wealthy. I do like lines in the grass though.
I do. Tiger lines.
I love those lines in the grass. We've been sitting on the golf course. Pretty little place. Well, leaving Goring now, we're heading to Abingdon next. We've got all the colours coming in now, all the pretty autumnal colours. It's great when you've got your own mooring, isn't it? Your own. They've got their own. Crikey. They've got their own marina to themselves. How incredible is that? Beautifully kept, look. He's down there with his boat, doing his garden. He's got his lines, he's happy. Lovely part of the world. Beautifully manicured gardens. Now the geese take over, look. They move in. Next thing you know, they got whole families moving in. Before you know it, you're overrun. My mum was pretty savvy, to be honest. Looking back, she was an author. She was a poet. We've got speed cameras, look, on the river. No. Flashes you if you're more than 2 miles an hour. Some kind of bird coop or something. Posh bird pad. That house has got its own chapel there.
Like an old abbey.
Wow. It's got its own chapel, look.
It's meant to be men.
What's it, Wallingford Boys
Prep school.
Prep School there. Great looking building.
Teachers out on the phone having a sing.
I bet there's about 6 kids to a class in those sort of schools. They get proper attention, mate. Love the brickwork on these. Oh, they've done it in that direction like that. Lovely bit of brickwork. Wallingford is a town oozing, dripping with history. It's bubbling over the sides with it.
Pretty little house, isn't it?
The history of Wallingford goes right back to the Bronze Age, where they found Bronze Age spearheads in the river, and then the Romans came along, but the first town was built by King Alfred, one of the Saxon kings. He created a fortified town back in the 9th century, so this town goes way back in history. The reason King Alfred built a fortified town was because of the Viking invasions coming up the river. This town in its time was as big as Winchester, which was one of the king's biggest towns. It's amazing, isn't it? All this history where the river was the best to cross, all these towns spring up.
That's just a beautiful little building, isn't it? Like a Hansel and Gretel cottage. Great way to celebrate pillboxes with art. What a fabulous idea. Wow, now that is artwork. Incredible. Pleasing to the eyes. It's a shame, isn't it? It's like a steel boat. Wow, what a shame. It's been from the floods or something, you know. We've got some markers up here, so obviously we're getting some shallowness. There's a definite change in the river now. Tree falls, look. If a tree falls without nobody hearing it, does it make a sound?
Yes, nobody just heard it.
Yeah, but if your eardrums are not hearing it, oh, beautiful kingfisher there. But if your eardrums are not hearing it, does it make a sound?
It's that long age question, isn't it?
Because your eardrums are creating sound, aren't they? Transmitting signals to your brain. Your brain's transforming that into an image. So if that falls without you listening to it, does it make a sound?
It's 8:30 in the morning, man.
Hey, it's cold.